many of you think the UConn basketball girls team is the best in the country? Yeah, well, they are. Nobody's going to argue with an undefeated season, right? How close are you to the UConn? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm a big college basketball fan, so I watched right to the end. I actually wanted to know that they didn't win, but often they are. Anyway, great job, great to see you here. I just always want to ask this question: how many people didn't make the trip? Two. Good for you. Good for you that many of you did that. And before we even talk about the music things, make sure you young people. My granddaughter's exactly your age. My grandson's a year older than you. I understand. The responsibility of taking teenagers on a trip of this magnitude is something that a lot of people won't do. And so she has confidence in you, and she has respect in you, and so do the parents that are here doing that. You need to give that confidence and respect back by the way you handle that responsibility of having this wonderful experience in this beautiful city. A couple of things quickly that you need to address. I like your excitement. I see a lot of string players really get into it. I see some good bow holds. I see some good hand positions. I see some good vibrato. Those are good oboe solo, as the oboe plays. The oboe solo here. Two things you need to address. I like your excitement. I thought it was a good contested program. This is an orchestra. What should be the most dominant sound? Strings. And that's coming from a trumpet player. Not percussion. When you see a wall in back of your percussion, you should put the fear of God should go up in you. And everything should be at least 75% less than you think it should be. And even with the brass players, you've got to be careful. When you're playing in a band, it's a whole different concept of playing here. When it's a solo part like the oboe, then we want that to be dominant. But most of the time, you need to stay under what's right here. So the balance issues there were many times, honest to goodness, I couldn't hear the strings. And I'm seeing these beautiful bows go up and down, and even using full bows in a lot of cases, but I really had trouble hearing it. So you've got to make sure that you make a big adjustment from playing in a regular concert band or a marching band or a jazz ensemble to an orchestra. It's a whole different thing. And then the other thing is an idea for intonation. I'm a band director, okay? But I've done 3 guest conducting jobs with orchestras. I did the pit orchestra every year in my school, so I work with strings on a regular basis. And every time I had guest conducted strings, I went and took a string lesson. Wouldn't that be a smart thing to do? So this is what the person in my area, who's the best string teacher ever, told me this. I want all the strings to play an A tone. Would you play an A tone? Which I know is going to be good. Play it. Wonderful. This is what I want you to remember from here. I want you to make a priority. I'm not going to do all of the strings. That you play half a step above and a half a step below that string with the same expectation of intonation. So do this for me. Play that A again for me, please. Here. Now we're going to go down a half a step. Play a G sharp. Oh! Getting better. Come on. Go back to A. G sharp. That's it. I see you moving your finger back to A. Now up a half a step. A sharp. Okay. It's getting better as you did it. I could see you moving your fingers and try to adjust it to get to the pitch and to do that. If you did that with all of your open strings, look at all the notes you're bringing into play on either side of D, on either side of E. That's going to make it an unbelievable thing to do. So if you can work on the intonation and fix that aspect of it, and work on the balance aspect of it, I think you're going to be fine, because I like the music making, I like the excitement, and keep making music. And I know there's the time factor. I know how busy it is, AP courses and college-bound kids and job, boyfriends, girlfriends, the life of a teenager. I understand. I fully understand it. But there is time to practice, There's time to come to lessons, there's time to take private lessons, and to keep building your skills to become the best that you're capable of doing. Never think, oh, I can't do it. No, there's always time. You can fight it. So have a great time, have a great trip. Thank you for playing for me, keep making music, and remember to thank the teacher for having the confidence. Thank you.